Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am here to do just a little bit of Christmas crafting, and I was playing around with some folding. You know how I love a covered bag or covered piece of ephemera, and I was thinking, why couldn't I do that with a piece of paper and then have the paper pull it like this so that you could journal in all of these locations. So this is coffee stained copy paper. So once you coffee stain it, it has a little bit better weight to it. But I thought, wouldn't that be cute? So I thought I would show you how I made that today, and then maybe we can zhuzh it up a little bit. I think it might be nice to put maybe a little pocket right here, but leave these for journaling. Okay, so that's what we're going to make. What I did was I took my coffee stain paper. I had a few sheets and they're 5 inches this way, and it's the full length, which is 11 and a half. I used my scoreboard, and let's see, I'll move this into on screen, and trying to remember what I scored at. I think it was, wow, that does not want to come across. So 11, oh, it's 11, not 11 and a half. So if I go, I think the last one I was 7 1/4. I did a little, and don't press too heavily because it's just regular paper. And then I think it was 3 3/4. So that gives me 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 3 and a half, 3 3/4. So that's 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, I think I did 3 3/4. Let me just, yeah, it was 3 3/4. Okay. You can't make a mistake. It's all good. So they're not quite all equal, but they're close. And I don't know if you can see the folds. But that's the way you're going to get, as close as we're going to get to equal. And then I folded it back on itself, one of them, to the edge. And then this one I met up with the center one. And this one's a little bit longer, and that's okay because we can cut where it's over. Right here, it's over by a little tiny bit. So I'm going to just get my cutter, and I'm just going to cut that little extra off, like that. And then, so that's what you want. You want it to be able to meet or come close to meeting in the middle and be about the same on the sides. Okay. And how wide is that? 3 1/2. Okay. So that's what you want to do. And then we're going to take a piece of cardstock. You can use this one. And just cut it to the width, which was 3 1/2. I'm just going to go a little skidge over 3 1/2. That's technical, the word skidge. Yep, that should work. Okay, so we've got one cut, and then let's do this one. A bone folder. I remember it was 7 1/4 and 3 3/4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 3/4. Yeah. I'm still doubting myself because it was a bit long on that last one. And then just fold it over. We'll need to trim one edge for sure. And we'll just fold one back. You could just cut them to 10 1/2. If you cut the length to 10 1/2, then it's going to be 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/4, thereabouts. And that should do the trick. That's a little bit longer. let's cut it. And we should be good to go. And that would make yours a little bit narrower if you did that. Cut a 1/2 inch off at the beginning. Didn't do a very good job cutting there, did I? A 1/2 inch off at the beginning, and then 3 1/4 and 3 1/4 is 7. Sorry, 3 1/2 and 3 1/2 is 7, and 3 1/2 is 10 1/2. So cut it off at 10 1/2. Do as I say, not as I do, and then go 3 1/2, and then go another 3 1/2, and that will work for your folds for sure. Okay, there we go. And how wide are we here? Yeah, just around 3 1/2. Okay, let me grab another paper, a little bit different paper. Let's use this nice one. And I'm just going to go just over 3 1/2. Guys, I almost got myself there. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. Move our scoreboard. And try not to hurt ourselves. It's all good. Okay. So what we want to do is what I do. You could use your scoreboard for this. I just fold it a little, like a 1/2 inch on one end. I'm going to do that with that as well, just around a 1/2 inch or a centimeter, depending on how your measurement system is working, where you are. And then I'm just going to put some glue like so. I think I did a kind of a variation of this with music paper last year, but it wasn't with the intention of creating more writing space. This one, it's about creating more writing space. So there we go, like that. And then we'll do this one as well. Midge is a little jumpy. I think I had a package delivered upstairs, and since I came down, and she's either telling me or she's just being sassy because something's going on and she hasn't approved. She hasn't approved it. Okay, so then we're just going to glue that back there like so. So there we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it up and create a little pocket in the front. You don't have to do this, of course, but I think it looks nice and it's functional. So how could that be bad? So then I'm going to take it and put a little notch there, and in this one as well. Now I was using 6 by 6 inch paper on these. This paper, you could easily use you know, a larger piece, the Tim Holtz backdrops. I used Tim Holtz backdrops on my first one, this one. And so I was able to get a little bit more length, but I had a remnant that I wanted to use, so I'm trying to use up pieces before I cut into new ones when it comes to the Tim Holtz ones, because they're pricey, for sure. So I have a few tabs. I have this fun one. What other ones do I have here? Don't think I want a red tab. Let me just see. Do I have for paper handy? Oops. Got a pile of things to my right here that I'm likely to fall down if I don't do this properly. There we go. Okay. So I've got two. I want to use this one. I think I'll use that on here because this is a lot of one color, that red. Just some glue here. So how's everybody doing? We're doing well. It's getting cold. Definitely getting cold here. Had a spattering of snow. So, yeah, very nice. And of course, you know, you could put a pocket on the inside too of that flap. Totally up to you. This didn't cut as well at the top there, but it's okay. We're not aiming for perfection. We're aiming for fun. Okay. Like that. I like that. Okay, so there we go. We've got those. Because this is a heavier weight than the paper, it will hold down those papers in the back. All right, so I'm pretty sure those pockets, those widths are around 3.5. So I'm going to cut this just inside of 3.5 to make a pocket for the inside. 2 by 3 and 5/8. That's what I think I'm going to do. Thereabouts. And I'm just going to bring that one to 2. Move these scraps. And do I have another? Oh, there we go. We've got this one. Just inside that. And so pretty. Okay. So, I've got these. I think I'll put a divot here. And divot here. We can use either side. We can decide as we go. And we'll use something different in each one. Okay, so I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to use that one there. We'll use this one here. All right, so let's start with the first one. And what I want to do is just lift it up, pull this out, just make sure it's going to fit, and it is, and then just glue that down. Like I say, there's lots of variations we could do with this, and I may end up doing some of those variations. I mean, you could put like a pocket there, opens, pocket there. But sometimes we get pocket happy and we don't need to have them all, or just have them somewhere else in the journal as well. But if you were sending this as Happy Mail, then yes, I'd put pockets all kinds of places. And putting this little pocket here also will ground this piece for in your journal as well. So put the little pocket here. Love that. This one's folded over itself a little bit, and look, it's all good. It is all good. And this one, I'll put this pocket in here. And put the glue in. How are we doing for time? Oh, we're good. Doing good. Okay. So we could put a little, grab some labels or something to set on those. I've still got some of these fun labels in here, I think. To move this washi out of the way, because Arthur, leave a bunch of this, okay, in this card. Don't know if you can see that. I just need to be able to see it, I guess. So let's see, what have we got here? We've got A nice label. We've got some little peeps as well. They're actually a nice size for this, I think. Some of these. This is fun. This is fun. Yeah, let me just grab some of these labels out, and then we can decide what we want to do. Okay, so that needs to be trimmed a tiny bit. I'll be honest with you, I think there's a lot of red in there, so I think I'll save this label for perhaps a non-red bit. But I love that little deer. Gosh, let me come in a little closer, guys. There we go. Love that deer. So I think I'm going to put the deer here. Right there. And then something can go in. Actually, I've got some of these Tim Holtz cards. So these would be perfect for this sort of thing. Put a little card in here, like that. And I think I might put, why not? Isn't that cute? I think that would be great. Okay. So all my fussy cut images for Christmas are either TaylorMade Journal or Roxy Creations. For now, in this particular project, or that's what I have cut out, let's put it that way. That is adorable. So I feel like that one's done. You could put an eyelet here and then hang a little dangle off it for in your journal. And I'll show you how I'd put that in a journal in a second. Okay, so that one is done. Really quick and easy. Put this in here. Now we could use that here because we don't have the pocket we're putting it on isn't quite as red. So I'm going to set that there, sort of in the middle, like that. I think that looks great. This folds over. And what about having this cutie over here? I think that looks cute. So cute. Okay. So we'll do that. So that way, if you don't have anything in that pocket, it's still always going to look cute. Guys, thank you so much. I read the most lovely compliment today in the comments, and I just have to say, you guys really are the best. I'm very lucky to have such wonderful subscribers, and thank you. And for someone to say I was an inspiration is just such a compliment. So I am so moved by that. So here we go. Let's see. What do we want here? Oh, this is nice. Just a good old Merry Christmas. Okay, I'll do that. We can always use more writing space in our journals, right? And what a fun way to do it. I love seeing all of the different makes with the flip over. I think that is terrific. It's just lovely to see. Now, this is what I'm, in my mind, I'm thinking, do I want a percent? Because this is so beautiful back here. I wonder if instead I might just want like a nice Santa label. Let me just double check and see if there's something here that I have cut out that's a little, that might fit a bit better. possible, but it's not singing to me. No. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to stick to putting Santa up here or over here. That's what I think I'm going to do on this one. Just like that. I love it. Of course, you could put a label down here too. Oh, jingle. Let's do that. Since he didn't get a full fussy cut at the top, let's give him a second label. That made me think of Christmas. Like, do you guys do this? Like, I still, my kids are adults, but I still have this, spend the same amount on each child. They each get the same number of gifts. And why do we put that stress on ourselves? We just don't want anyone to feel like they were hard done by. I guess that's my thought. We want them to feel that there's an equity to all of the gift giving and whatnot. Oh, well. Anyway, let me know if that's something you do as well. Let's just see. I have some Tim Holtz cards over here, like some cards that came in kits, you know, the ephemera kits. Let's see if there's anything here we want to maybe put in. A lot of them are landscape rather than, this would be portrait and then this is landscape. But I quite like that. What if we put that there? Isn't that cute? And this one, Christmas greetings. Maybe I'll put that over here. Won't see that pretty stocking, but you will when you take it out to journal on the back. That one looks really cute there too. So I think that's it. Those are the three that we did in the time allotted. Let me grab my journal. Actually, I'm going to use this one. It's just a little too large. How about that one? Yeah, I like that one better. So I haven't started placing things in the journal. I think I'm going to wait until December to do that, and we'll do it together. This is the Magnificent Journal I purchased from Rachel last year. I'm going to try and go out a little bit. There we go. I always hold my breath when I do that because I have cut you off before. I really have. Okay, let's just set it on the green here so you can see. Actually, no, I'm not going to set it on the green. So it's meant for me to put, I would put it on a page with writing on it so that you would have that option of more writing space. So you can write here and here, behind there. You can write on there too. And you can write behind it on either side. You could put it on, glue down, 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 and have a tag behind it. You could do 3 and have a tag at the side. So that's the sort of, I think I'd be more inclined, oh, it'd be beautiful there. So right there, that's how it would work. And then this one would work the same way. Just really, really cute. Love that. Actually, might be my favorite one. And then this one with the, actually, let's do this. Let's do this. And then we'll see a little bit more on the top of that stocking. Yeah. And flip out, flip out. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you're going to give it a try. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.